Hello again everyone and welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. I've done a bit of taming since our last video. It's back in the dodo pen here. Probably move them all down to the new dino pen soon. I got a couple of compies. They were just opportunistic tames. Basically, coming back to the base, just killed a bunch of big things, had prime on me. Some compy walks up to the other dino and bring it back and, well, I just shot it in the head and took it. Got a wee dimorph over here. We just called it Baby. Let my wife name that one. It's cute. It sits there. It's given me one egg so far. It's my attack pteranodon. Got our attack stat up there to 412 at the minute. It's not bad at all. Gonna need that meat actually. Close these gates. Down here, got our first perfect 120 tame. Right here. That's right, we got ourselves a big ass Rex. He's up at 194 at the minute, as you can see behind him. Went back and got that Spino from the river. He was a 120, but it was far from perfect. We got raptors and all sorts of stuff, so we called him Raptor Bit. He's higher level than the Rex at the minute, but all said, he's not going to be as big in the end. But still, for the moment, it's phenomenal. Take him across the water. Spino's swim speed is great. It's like having a Sarco that's also pretty fast on land and, well, at that level, pretty lethal. There was one other big team. Got a smaller team in here. We've got a new frog. Remember from the last video there, we had a decent frog, but now we've got this one. I think it was level 100 or so. Called it Buffy. It's up at 166 now at the minute. So for our next swamp visit, that'll be pretty cool. Anyway, I did mention one other big team. Let's get these doors closed. Fortunately, that team's not quite as easy to spot because it is in fact a shark. Don't know if I told you before, but I basically keep my aquatic dinos down in this whole bay area. One or two on aggressive, the rest on neutral, so that they basically follow them around and eat all the meat. It's a great way to actually keep up your meat stores if anybody's wondering about that. There's a couple of them over here. We've got an Ichthyi and a Sarco here. That's my big Sarco too. Let's have a look, see how much meat he's got on him. Basically, if you follow the other guys around attacking stuff, they pick up all the meat. I mean, you can see the amount of spoiled meat there. That was all meat to begin with, and he's got stacks to stacks there. I can come over and grab stuff anytime I need. That's just so simple. I mean, saves me going out and hunting stuff. I just grab the meat there, even grab some of the spoiled meat so my scorpions are fed. And to keep up the narcotic supply, of course. If we can just find this Megalodon. It was a 120. Basically, my Spino went missing. Noticed my Bronto was out in the ocean a wee bit, so I went over and checked there, and sure enough, my Spino was in that area too. Basically, I had a low-level Ichthyi I'd just tamed up, was hanging around there. So, they had went to help it out because it was getting attacked by a Megalodon. I went over and it was starting to shoot the Megalodon, and I noticed it was actually a 120. Here it is here. It's tamed up now and it's boosted a bit to 178, so next time we're going aquatic, that's the guy we're bringing with us. Let's see. I think that's everything to show you around the base, so our big plan for today is to try and get a low-level Quetzal. Now, as solo, the best way we're going to have to do that is with a scorpion. This 69 here isn't my highest level scorpion, but it is my highest melee scorpion, so it's the one we're going to bring with us. We're going to find a low-level Quetzal and try to bring it down. I'm not expecting a lot of success. I mean, who does with these things? Or carrying a scorpion and trying to take down a Quetzal, it's not exactly the easiest thing in the world. I tried the landing on the Quetzal thing, but that didn't go so well. Right, so first, I'm going to take a shortcut here. I'm going to take my Pteranodon because it's faster, and I'm going to try and actually locate a Quetzal. Now I'll bring you right back when we're trying to do the tame. Well, we eventually located a Quetzal. It's down here somewhere. I think that's it there. We got a few stings into it. Just using to attack my target for the scorpion. Just sort of fly up ahead of it a wee bit. Let him have a few jabs. I think it was a level 12. We're not really bothered about the level. We want a low level because it's going to be easier to get. The idea is basically once we get up, we'll be able to get a Quetzal platform, make a Quetzal cage to catch a high level with. So low level's perfect. It'll allow us to transport some of the bigger dinos until we get a Quetzal cage and make a platform. I believe it's about 10 seconds for the full torpor to be applied from the scorpion. At the moment, I'm thinking it's still going to be a while. In the videos I've seen, the Quetzal does get pretty bloody before it'll fall from scorpion stings. We'll probably have to land once or twice just to get our own stamina back up. Just like to sweep in near the head somewhere. There we go. A couple of stings in there, that's nice. I'm just hoping it goes down somewhere where I can sort of survive. I'll bring you back when it starts to get a bit bloody and I think it might go down. Or, you know, if I get that timing wrong, whenever it does go down. Well, we're still chasing it here. I've had to land a couple of times for stamina. I'm not sure how much torpor I would have regained during that. Biggest problem is probably the speed of my RG. It's just when it does its little boosts, it is hard to catch up to. I've been letting the scorpion get a couple of stings in where I can to hopefully build up the torpor just a wee bit more. But it is very tricky. I can see why a lot of people just like to get help with this, but unfortunately help on single player is not exactly forthcoming. Oh, it's so dark, can't see where everything is. See in here a bit. Behind the wing, I think. Oh god, that's terrible. There we go, got a sting. Let's try to gamma up a bit. 4 is probably too bright, but alright, there we go. Where'd it go? There it goes. Sorry for that glare. At least we can see where we're going now. We want to sweep in near the head. If we get lucky, we can actually get up to 4 stings in a row, but I'm not sure how that stacks as far as the torpor from the scorpion goes. It's not massively bloody, so it probably will still take a while. It's also hard to judge when to go for stamina. You're never in the safest of areas when you're doing this. So you do need a few seconds to locate a reasonably safe landing spot. Oh, 2 stings there, almost a third. I just know this is going to go badly. It's either going to land on top of a pack of carnivores or in the water or something. But I really wanted to give this a try. Probably have to repeat it if I don't succeed today, so I'm hoping for success. Any Quetzal at this point is all I need. Could be a level 1 for all I care. This level 12 would be ideal. I think for taming purposes we're probably just going to stuff regular meat. Oh, we are down. Whistle neutral. Actually, it looks very similar to the spot I did see one go down in the video. And on top of a rock. Beautiful. Let's see if it is actually alive. It looked like it went down from torpor as opposed to dying. Yep. Whoa, we're gonna have to change that gamma. Let's get that on. Sorry guys, I'll change the gamma in a second here. Just wanted to get some meat onto it right quick. Let's go gamma 3 and see if that's good. Yeah, I think that's nice. We can see, but we're not getting the excess of glare. Well, we'll see how this tame goes. I'll bring you back when it's nearly ready. Or, you know, if it gets killed by saber-tooths or something. So so we somehow lost the sound on this section of video. As you can see, we did tame the Quetz. Somehow it went from being a level 12 to a level 3. Don't know how that happened. Another interesting point I found out when I get back to the base, that I can ride it without a saddle. Don't know if that's meant to happen. Didn't think so. Anyway, our scorpion is down in the forest somewhere at this point. We did go back and find him, you'll see in the next section. So for now we were just taking the Quetz back to base to store him safely. Well, we're safely back to base now. We did manage to find our scorpion on a return visit. Here he is. I thought we'd give him an honorary name change. Go with, I think, Sting. It's a nice name. We'll know that he was the scorpion that took the Quetzal out of the air. Here's our Quetz over here. Haven't got a name for it. Any suggestions? Drop them in the comments. Might as well bump some levels on him. 1,500 health. It's not great, but he's not going to die anytime soon. I think I'm going to actually bump some speed, because I want to transport a few dinos with him. One thing I didn't mention before was that I did leave the Quetz for a few minutes, which is how he managed to come to me. Basically I went out to try and get some prime meat. I did kill an RJ and I put 1 prime on him, which is probably why I tamed up on the way while I was gone. Then I found an alpha raptor, which is where that Rex bone helmet skin came from, as well as all this stuff here. Had a quick look. We've got a journeyman metal pick, which is pretty sweet. The weapon damage is phenomenal. Durability is not as good as the journeyman one I'm carrying at the minute, but I'll probably switch it out anyway. It's only a few points. We got some ramshackle hide pants, and it's good to have. A ramshackle simple pistol, which is very nice. I do have a primitive pistol blueprint, but this is obviously better. Got a new primitive crossbow. I'll stick that with the rest of my spare crossbows. Some apprentice cloth pants, fun to have. Apprentice hide boots, recipe, primitive metal hatchet, and ramshackle cloth shirt. Could have come from the raptor, could have just dropped somewhere else. That seems to be all of the good stuff. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you all for coming. I'm happy to say it was a successful outing, if a little surprising in switching Quetzal halfway through at some point. I'm sure in the video it'll be more obvious, but when you're playing you miss these things. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please watch again. Please like, share, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing. See you all next time. Goodbye.